I am Jim Finari with another drawing from Scribbled Shapes. And let's get to work. Okay, today we have a drawing that I've done before. It's just going to be a wicker basket full of fruit from my mind's eye. Something I've done before. And this is just a very rough reproduction of that. I'm working on the outside, the rim of the basket first, very roughly, as you can see. The outside rim. And then I'm going to work in the inside rim of the same basket. Very, very roughly. But we're trying to find that shape. It's just a big oval. But it's scribble doodling. That's what we're doing here. But it's expressionism. And it's important. Okay, so as you can see, I'm slowly working in this huge oval shape of a wicker basket. Very roughly. Trial and error. Trying to find the form. Using my whole arm and shoulder and hand. And that's the basic shape. And then I'm going to work in the strands of the wicker around the rim. Very, very roughly. Just playing around. We're not looking for a complete finished realistic piece here. This is just expressionism. So here we go. We got the basic shape of the rim, and I'm slowly roughing in the strands that make up the rim. And slowly but surely we'll try to bring in something that resembles what I'm trying to finish here, which is very rough, very, very rough wicker basket. Just playing around, feeling it as we go along. With shapes and contrast. Okay, here we go. I'm darkening in here and there wherever I feel like doing it. Reinforcing my outside rim. And bringing in to the wicker wrappings. As you can see, this is just scribble doodling, entry level. This is something that you should play with first time you want to try to draw. Now we're going to fill this basket with pieces of fruit, just round. Simulated pieces of fruit. They can overlap each other. Just play around with it. Whatever these are. Tomatoes, apples, both. Just load up the basket as you go along, different sizes, and let them overlap. You're just playing around here. This is just touch and go, trial and error. Just feel your way through, and we'll see what we come up with in the end. But you'll notice the roughness of what I'm doing. I'm overlapping. I'm just scribbling. And this is all good, fine and good. Nothing to lose here. And maybe we'll come up with something in the end. Okay, along with these circular shapes, I'm going to come in with some stem caps here and there, bounce them around, side, top, wherever. Try to give them some identification. Let everyone know that this is actually fruit. Different sizes. Just bounce them around. Bring this thing to life. And in between, I'm going to darken up my shade areas and try to bring this thing three-dimensionally out. And the lights and shadows are what will bring this thing to life. Just playing. This is just scribble doodling, drawing from scribbled shapes, very entry level. And this is discovery of form. Going back and forth, finding my stem caps, finding my shaded areas between pieces of fruit, just playing around, maybe even bringing in the rim of the basket, dark, wherever, here and there. We're not looking for a Cezanne here. This is just us. Entry level. Very rough. Throwing down lines. Throwing down shadows. You could try to reform some of these shapes if you want by bringing in some shadows around the outlines, giving it the more dimension and some more darks. And there we go. It's just expressionism at its earliest, but it's something that is visually can be identified. Even if it looks childlike, it's all right. It's a basket of fruit, assorted fruits. And this is what I recommend for beginning artists. Just work your images from inside out. Scribble away. And slowly figure out how to get things figured out. Work my way all the way around my inside rim with my darks. With my 2B pencil that I get from Michael's Arts and Crafts. Remember, you get your package of Artist B pencils at Michael's. And you can work the B pencils because they're soft and run from light to dark. And you can play around with your contrasts, which are very important. And here we go. Okay, I'm finding my dark areas between the pieces of fruit. Trying to bring all this together. My darks, my midtones, and my blacks, which is what in the end will give you a three-dimensional proportional look. This is very entry level, but it's also a very good exercise. And that's what I'm all about. Trying to bring the exercise of entry art to anyone who's curious. And that's all I'm trying to do here. This is my hobby now, and this is what I do. Okay, I'm trying to find the outline rim of this basket. And get as rough as you want. This is expressionism. And but it's yours. It's your expression. And you'll hang it up. You'll mat it. You'll frame it and hang it in your kitchen. And next time you're cooking tomato sauce, you'll look up at your tomato expression here. And you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. That's all this is. Expressing yourself and showing the universe that you're here and that you have validation. I'm still playing around with the outside wicker strands of this basket, along with the complete outside rim. And what we're going to end up with is just a very rough basket of tomatoes. But it's your basket of tomatoes. You did it. It is your Cezanne. And be as proud of it as you'd like to be. And if you'd like to, you can keep working on drawing and get better. Keep looking at YouTube artists, tutorials. There are some very, very good artists, and you can learn much from them. But this is the good way to start. Just scribble. That's why I call my method drawing from scribbled shapes. This is entry level, and this is just finding form. So do this, and you might surprise yourself. Don't be ashamed of frustration. Frustration meter can run very high. It's not an easy thing to do, drawing. That's why I promote my Scribbled method, because it is a method for all. And there we have it. Okay, a rough wicker basket and quite a bit of fruit inside the basket. And voila. Welcome to expressionism. Actually, almost abstract expressionism, but no matter what it is, it's yours, and you own it, and it's part of your soul. Congratulations.